Salutations, this is Grimdevel. Welcome to our Let's Play of Civilization 6 Gathering Storm. It's been a long time, a very long time since we last played Civilization 6 on my channel. It was one of the first games that I started playing, maybe even the second game that I started playing on my channel, but it never really did that well on this channel. And so I kind of stopped playing it I stopped recording it. I play a bunch with some coworkers sometimes, multiplayer. I don't play single player very often, but I've had an itch to play it. I haven't actually played the latest expansion, Gathering Storm, yet. And so I thought for the first time I play that, I might as well put it on the channel. I think it'll be fun. We haven't played this on my channel since the first expansion came out, Rise and Fall. So you haven't even seen that on my channel, but this is the second expansion, the one that involves a lot of global warming and climate change things, as well as adding a diplomatic victory. So we are using that expansion. They added a bunch, there are a bunch of people now. I have been wanting to play Eleanor of Aquitaine, and Eleanor of Aquitaine, she's cool because it's the first world leader that they've let you play in two different civilizations. You can play her as France, and you can play her as England. And I'm not sure which one I want to play. I can't remember. So if we play her as France. So either way, she gets the same boost. If you can see at the top, great works in Eleanor's cities, whether she's England or France, cause -1 loyalty per turn in foreign cities within 9 tiles. A city that leaves another civilization due to a loss of loyalty and is currently receiving the most loyalty per turn from Eleanor's civilization skips the free city step to join the civilization. So that works really well for convincing other cities to join you. The idea is, I think that really works well for a cultural victory, which we may go for. We've done that before. That was the last time we played. We got a cultural victory. It might be nice to go for a diplomatic victory, although I think culture can help with that as well. Now, if you play her with England, she still gets that same thing. So France, you get 20% production towards medieval, Renaissance, and industrial era wonders, but that's going to be... I guess, those are later game wonders, which might work, because we'll probably play either on Immortal or Deity mode. Probably Immortal, since this is actually my first Rise and Fall game. Going Deity might be a little much. French Unique Industrial... the Garde Imperiale, which looks nice, and the Chateau. +2 Culture, +1 Appeal. So, yeah, France with her is really the culture game, as opposed to when you play France with... who is it? Catherine de' Medici, who is really more about spying, which is also really nice. But with England has iron and coal mines, accumulating 2 resources per turn. And a lot of these things changed with the expansion too for all civilizations. Production towards military engineers. Military engineers receive +2 charges. I don't tend to use those very much, but we could. Buildings that provide additional yields when powered receive +4 of that when yield. Production towards industrial zone buildings. Yeah, so she's all about production here, especially kind of early production. Although that stuff should last for a while. And then, yeah, bonus stuff with the Navy as well, which might be interesting. With the Sea Dog. Huh. So with the loyalty boost and being so good with, having the Sea Dog and the Royal Navy... that really might encourage widespread expansion using Eleanor's ability here to put great works in cities to lower loyalty of other civilizations. That might be difficult to do. It might be. Whoops. I don't necessarily have to play Eleanor, but because there are a lot of people I haven't played. But I think, I think we're going to do it. And I think... I think because of the culture stuff, because this is for great works, right? Eleanor's thing is for great works in the town, and France really goes for the culture. I think it's going to work better to have her be in France. We're going to play France with Eleanor of Aquitaine. We're going to play on Immortal difficulty, not Deity. Standard game speed. I always like to... Oh, wow. Shuffle the map type, and we'll see what we get. Yeah, I like that. Small map size. I think that's fine. Do we do standard? I think small is fine, because these games can tend to go on really long. And yeah, I don't know what disaster intensity is. We're going to leave that there. And yeah, I guess this is all fine. Standard resources. Actually, no. I have a thing about this game, and things have changed with Gathering Storm, the way resources work, but I always found Civilization... I realized, and me and my friend realized, that this game is a lot more interesting when you play resources on sparse. Even playing them on sparse, they're still pretty much everywhere, but it makes the game a lot more interesting when people really have to compete for a small amount of resources. So we're going to set that. Everything else is going to be standard. Okay. Let's do it. Start the game. France, Eleanor of Aquitaine. All right. I don't think I've actually beaten the game as France, so this is going to be fun. I never played Catherine de Medici.
From the of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Duchess of Aquitaine.
Duchess of Aquitaine.
Regent of two lands, patron of troubadours and judge of the court of love. Ascend your throne again. Inspire the hearts of your subjects, that they will cheer you and flock to your banners. For all who know your reign, know your compassion.
All right. I like Eleanor of Aquitaine. When I heard that Eleanor of Aquitaine was going to be the game, I got excited just because I like Lion in Winter. If you've never seen the play or the movie Lion in Winter, I highly recommend it. Oh, so I've never played Gathering Storm, but I've seen people play it. So yes, and I think I know how the word Congress works. Although, let's see, resolutions affect all civilizations, such as banning a luxury resource or gaining extra amenities from each copy of the resource. Discussions are potential scored competitions or emergencies that members of World Congress may join, like World Games or Religious Emergency. Members can summon a special session if they have an emergency they need addressed, like a request for aid after a natural disaster. Diplomatic favor can be earned through alliances, city-states, etc. Some actions will grant a large payout of favor all at once. Okay. Yes, and that's how you get diplomatic victory. When World Congress meets, there'll be a number of resolutions. I think you just need a certain amount of diplomatic victory points. Or diplomatic favor. No, diplomatic victory points, that's right. Okay. Previous warmongering system has been replaced with representation with grievances. Yes. I knew about this also, but feel free to read it if you don't know about it. You can use grievances to request promises from other players. And this system is really nice because the way the AI used to deal with, you're making them angry, for example, was always kind of arbitrary and didn't make a lot of sense. This makes a lot more sense. I really like some of the changes they put into Gathering Storm, especially what they did with the resources and the grievances stuff. And then there's the environmental stuff, which is an interesting new layer to the game. Volcanoes, geothermal fissures, and there's power now, which is interesting. Resource usage. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. So we start here. Oh, yeah. And then another thing they added to the game is they added names to things like river valleys and mountain ranges, which is awesome. I think that's really cool. So let's put on that lens. I can never remember. No, that's not a lens. That's not a lens. Settler lens. Yeah. So we have elephants over here, rice. I guess we can move the warrior a little bit first. I'm tempted to see what's over here because it might be near the coast. But this river valley, we wouldn't get this rice where we are. But I'd like being able to get those elephants over there. We get the copper. I think only having two of the... Oh, that's sugar. I think only having one, two... Oh, never mind. We can't get all of it. All right, I'm going to see what's over here. Oh, we can't see across the river because this is a hill. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm fine settling here. It's next to a lovely mountain. This is good. Found the city. Right. We have arrow points now. Game volume's a little loud, I think. I'll lower that a little bit. Okay. Okay, there's Paris. City near floodable river. Yeah. Yeah, but we didn't see... Yeah, this stuff over here is floodable, but where we are right here, I think because we're on a hill, is not floodable. Just what we do down here is floodable, and that won't happen probably for a while. Although we'll see. Discover new continent. Choose research. Okay. So what are we going to go for? We are going to probably focus on culture, and we'll probably try both for a cultural victory and a diplomatic victory. But those things are both kind of hard to manage early in the game. So at first, we're just going to have to try to get by and make sure we don't die. While still, trying our best. Fortunately, the wonder boost we have doesn't come in, it doesn't click until the medieval era, which won't be for a little bit. And then we can start thinking about building wonders then. But I don't think we're going to worry too much about early wonders. That's really hard to do on high difficulties. And the chateau is really nice. +2 culture, +1 appeal, +1 culture for every adjacent wonder. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. And becomes +2 after flight. +1 gold for every adjacent luxury. And tourism after researching flight. Can only be built adjacent to rivers. Okay. This is good. And the Guard Imperial replaces what? It might not replace anything. It might just be its own thing. And it's good for defending. All right. And we get... Okay. All right. So what do we want first, research-wise? We have sugar. We have sugar, which requires irrigation. We don't need anything to rice. We do have elephants over here, too. So animal husbandry might be nice. We don't know how big this continent is. The other question is whether or not we go for religion. Because we're going for cultural victory, or we might be, it would be useful to have a religion, especially one that boosts culture. I'm tempted to go astrology for that reason. But hopefully we'll find a natural wonder soon. I think I might only go halfway to astrology. But I'm going to go for it. All right. And, do we build a monument first? I don't think we're going to do it first. It would help with getting some of this stuff. But I think we better build a scout. Let's do that. That'll help us get the boost for astronomy, for one thing. If we can find a wonder. All right, next turn. Who needs orders? All right. Let's get you across and onto this hill. All right, we have some ocean here, looks like, or something, a bay. Let's get you over here. Right now, I have animations on. I might turn those off at some point. Yeah, we can cross over here now, I think. Let's get that scout. We can go all the way over here. Let's do it. Hello, barbarian encampment. Okay. Let's see if we can't destroy this and get some era score. That would be nice. All right. We met a city-state, Vilnius, and we are the first civilization to meet them, which is really good to know. It means there's no one really close by around here, probably. And they want us to train a spearman. Cool. So, oh, and they give us culture. That's perfect for us. Honestly, +2 culture at the very beginning of the game is pretty huge. That's great. All right, we got our scout. We should probably build a slinger now. A builder is tempting, but there's nothing immediately around us that we can actually use for that, so I think this slinger is going to be fine. Minor defeat there. You know what? Let's get in the rainforest here. That'll give us an extra defense. All right, and you are gonna scat around. Cool. Oh, yeah, we can close this stuff. All right. So animal husbandry will be good soon. I got to keep an eye on this. Who needs orders? Do I attack you now? It's still minor defeat, but I think this is going to be okay once. Get us some experience. Very good. The AI looks a little different to me. It's probably because I'm playing this in 1440 resolution with the UI scaled up. But I think it looks kind of cool. I'm just not... It's a little different than I'm used to, so it's a little weird. Let's keep going up. All right. Yeah, you just hang tight for a little bit. Heal up. Do I cross the river? Yeah, let's cross. Okie doke. Definitely want to take care of that scout if we can, but I also want to get the tribal village. Maybe the scout will go the other way. Oh, he's not going the other way. We are getting a sling, though. I think if I stay back here, I'll be able to, maybe we can find where that scout is coming from, and we can block him off. Do I attack you again? No, let's wait another turn. Heal up. We can start thinking about where we want to settle next as well. Oh, you found us. Okay. Thought I might take another turn. But now we can get this boost for fighting barbarians, and we're going to get faith, because we definitely want a pantheon at the very least. And we get a new civic. Second competent. It's going to be a while before we get craftsmanship. But I think we might discover a new continent soon. So let's go for foreign trade. Hello. Ooh, I don't like being right next to Cyrus. Cyrus can be aggressive. Okay. It's an honor to meet you, Cyrus of Persia. You should visit. Yeah, we'll sample your hospitality. Great. We got a boost to writing. All right, so you're over there. And what did we get? We got a tech boost. Oh, for right. I see. That's what we got. Okay. So that scout may have come from here. So I think we might be able to head that scout off. We might even be able to destroy this village before the scout lets it know that we exist, which would be great. All right. So you built your slinger. Yeah, we need more population. So I think I will build a builder. It would be good to get some farms and stuff. Or do I get a monument? Well, Vilnius is giving us some culture right now. So I think we don't really super need the monument. And there's no point in giving you the envoy yet. It won't give us anything, so we'll save it. But we do have an envoy. Don't... All right, unit needs orders. Why don't you come up here and see if you can't sling it as it's running by, because it should be going back this way. We'll see if that works. Oh, you're attacking Vilnius, I guess. I should have come up this way. Or maybe not. You are running that way. Okay. Minor victory. Uh-oh. Did my game freeze? Oh. Oh, it sure did. Display devices failed. Ensure display drivers are up to date. Exiting. Well, that's fun. I guess we'll put in a cut there. I'll update those drivers. It's almost been 20 minutes anyway, and we'll just have to play back from the last save. I enjoyed playing with you today, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.